Hello, my name is Manyazol and this is 2025 or 2017 Ethiopian calendar citizenship grade 8 middle level school living certificate or MLSLC examination with answers and explanations. Question number 1. The legal relationship between an individual and a state refers to A. Subject, B. Citizen, C. Citizenship, D. Right. The answer is citizenship. Citizenship defines the legal bond between an individual and a state, granting rights and responsibilities. A subject is a term used in monarchies. Citizen is a person with citizenship, and right is a privilege, not the relationship itself. Question number 2. If you look at Ato Kabede, unable to see in traffic areas, as a good citizen, what action would you take? A. Waiting for others. B. Ignoring. C. Simply look at him. D. Helping him to cross the road. The answer is helping him to cross the road. As a good citizen, assisting someone in need, like helping a visually impaired person cross the road, reflects civic responsibility and compassion. Question number 3. From the following ways of acquiring citizenship, which one is the right of soil? A. Citizenship by naturalization. B. Citizenship by place of birth. C. Citizenship by marriage. D. Citizenship by descent. The answer is citizenship by place of birth. The right of soil or jus soli grants citizenship based on being born within a country's territory. Naturalization is through legal processes, which involves spousal citizenship, and descent is based on parentage. Question number 4. According to the Ethiopian Nationality Proclamation of 2003, the following are the requirements to grant citizenship by application, except 1. A. No criminal record. B. Sufficient income. C. Good moral character. D. Speaking English. The answer is speaking English. The Ethiopian Nationality Proclamation of 2003 requires no criminal record, sufficient income, and good moral character for citizenship by applying. Speaking English is not a requirement, though knowledge of a local language may be. Question number 5. From the following, which one is the major function of democratic government in sustaining social stability? A. Maintain social order. B. Delaying court decisions. C. Escalating conflict. D. Making unpractical law. The answer is maintain social order. A democratic government promotes social stability by maintaining social order through fair laws and policies. The other options, delaying decisions, escalating conflict, or making impractical, undermine stability. Question number 6. A form of government in which sovereign power is vested in a single individual is blank. A. Aristocracy. B. Monarchy. C. Dictatorship. D. Democracy. The answer is monarchy. In a monarchy, sovereign power is held by a single individual, king or queen. Aristocracy involves a group of elites. Dictatorship is authoritarian rule, and democracy involves shared power. Question number 7. What is the major difference between state and government? A. State is visible while government is abstract. B. State is concrete while government is invisible. C. State is relatively permanent while government is temporary. D. Membership in state is voluntary while compulsory in government. The answer is state is relatively permanent while government is temporary. A state is a permanent entity with fixed territory and population, while a government is temporary, changing through elections or other means. The other options misrepresent these distinctions. Question number 8. From the following elements of state, which one is considered as a brain or machinery of state? A. Population. B. Territory. C. Sovereignty. D. Government. The answer is government. The government acts as the brain or machinery of the state, managing its operations and enforcing laws. Population, territory, and sovereignty are essential but not the operational mechanism. Question number 9. From the following, which one is the correct nature of Athenian democracy? A. There was an indirect popular participation. B. There was political inequality. C. Government was responsible. D. Invented the idea of subjects. The answer is there was political inequality. Athenian democracy excluded women, slaves, and foreigners, limiting participation to free male citizens. Question number 10. From the following, which one is the main feature of social democracy? A. Free market economy. B. Gives priority to the rich. C. Attention to maximal economic system. D. Economic empowerment for the poor. The answer is economic empowerment for the poor. Social democracy emphasizes reducing inequality and empowering the disadvantaged through social welfare and equitable policies, unlike a free market focus or prioritizing the rich. Question number 11. Indirect democracy refers to A. The participation of citizens directly. B. Making decisions through representatives. C. Participation of all adult citizens. D. Direct popular sovereignty. The answer is making decisions through representatives. Indirect democracy involves citizens electing representatives to make decisions, unlike direct democracy where citizens participate directly. Question number 12. Procedural democracy differs from substantive democracy. Procedural democracy is A. Fundamental of electoral system. B. Focusing on the role of government. C. Serving the interest of the rulers. D. A functional democracy. The answer is fundamental of electoral system. Procedural democracy focuses on the mechanisms like elections and voting processes, while substantive democracy emphasizes outcomes like rights and equality. Question number 13. The indigenous conflict resolution mechanism of Benishangul Gumuz is A. Jarsuma. B. Nashuma. C. Yojoka. D. Here. The answer is Nashuma. Jarsuma by the Oromo people. Shimgilina used by the Amhara people. Yojoka in Gurage. Derejima in Wolaita. Nashuma in Benishangul Gumuz. Baito in Tigray. In Afar. Here in Somali and other indigenous practices are clearly visible. Question number 14. As a genuine citizen, How do you practice justice in your daily life? A. Believe in stereotype. B. Provide equal opportunity. C. Favor for relatives. D. Support unjust acts. The answer is provide equal opportunity. Practicing justice involves treating everyone fairly and providing equal opportunities, not favoring relatives, supporting stereotypes, or endorsing unjust acts. Question number 15. Assume that someone gives you to put goods in your house for an hour. What would you do? A. Return the goods. B. Stealing the goods. C. Denied him or her goods. D. Cheating some goods. The answer is return the goods. As an honest citizen, you should return the goods after the agreed time, respecting trust and property rights. The other options involve unethical behavior. Question number 16. How is rule of law important to create democratic society? A. Rule of law believes in every citizen as equal. B. Rule of man is one principle of democracy. C. Rule of law violates individual freedom. D. Rule of law advocates inequality. The answer is rule of law believes in every citizen as equal. The rule of law ensures equality before the law, a cornerstone of democracy. It doesn't violate freedom or advocate inequality, and rule of man contradicts democracy. Question number 17. How can we show respecting the rule of law? A. Supporting the interference of judges. B. Supporting anyone presumed innocent. C. Taking the law into our own advantage. D. Encouraging for the absence of peace and order. The answer is supporting anyone presumed innocent. Respecting the rule of law includes upholding the principle of presumed innocence, interfering with judges, taking the law into one's hands, or encouraging disorder violates it. Question number 18. How does the existence of rule of man affect the rights of citizens? A. Rulers are subject to the law. B. It protects individuals' rights. C. It gives chance for the participation of citizens. D. Laws are implemented by the will of rulers. The answer is laws are implemented by the will of rulers. Rule of man means laws are applied based on rulers' whims, undermining rights, participation, and legal accountability. Question number 19. Which one of the following is the importance of respecting human rights in Ethiopia? A. It is the source of differences. B. It helps people to live together. C. It is a means for discrimination. D. It denies equal work opportunities. The answer is it helps people to live together. Respecting human rights fosters harmony and cooperation among diverse groups, not discrimination or division. Question number 20. Which one of the following is a regional human rights instrument? A. Universal Declaration of Human Rights. B. Organization of African Unity. C. African Charter on People's Rights. D. Intergovernmental African Development. The answer is African Charter on People's Rights. The African Charter on Human and People's Rights is a regional human rights instrument for Africa. The UDHR is global, and the others are not human rights instruments. Question number 21. From the following, which one is a human rights institution and instrument of Ethiopia? A. The Ethiopian Ombudsman. B. Ethiopian Youth Association. C. The Ethiopian Red Cross Society. D. The Ethiopian National Dialogue Commission. The answer is the Ethiopian Ombudsman. The Ethiopian Ombudsman is a human rights institution monitoring government actions. The others focus on youth, humanitarian aid, or dialogue, not human rights directly. Question number 22. From the following, which one is the role of government in realizing human rights in our country? A. Forbid freedom of speech. B. Physically beat the person. C. Protect the security of citizens. D. Provide private action. The answer is protect the security of citizens. A government's role in human rights includes protecting citizens' security. Forbidding speech or violence violates rights. Education is not a government duty. Question number 23. Why community engagement is important? A. To eradicate local knowledge. B. To create communication barrier. C. To reduce citizens' empowerment. D. To improve problem-solving skills. The answer is to improve problem-solving skills. Community engagement fosters collaboration and enhances problem-solving through collective actions, not eradicating knowledge or creating barriers. Question number 24. What is voluntary service? It is A. Providing political services. B. Working for financial gains. C. A form of community service. D. A form of contractual activity. The answer is a form of community service. Voluntary service involves freely contributing to community welfare without financial or contractual motives. Question number 25. From the following, which one is not the benefit of voluntary service? A. It separates people from all life. B. It builds self-confidence. C. It develops a sense of purpose. D. It paves the way for future employment opportunity. The answer is it separates people from all life. Voluntary service builds confidence, purpose, opportunities, but it does not isolate people. It connects them to communities. Question number 26. From the following aspects of community engagement, which one is the goal of public service quality? A. Political aspect. B. Social aspect. C. Economic aspect. D. Military aspect. The answer is social aspect. Public service quality aims to improve social welfare and community well-being, aligning with the social aspect of engagement. Question number 27. Both economic and social aspects of community engagement are similar in A. Their goals are similar in nature. B. They work for the benefit of some members. C. Their participants come from outside the country. D. They need commitment to implement the issue. The answer is their goals are similar in nature. Both economic and social aspects of community engagement have goals that are similar in nature. Community engagement, regardless of the specific focuses, like economic or social, generally aims to improve the well-being of the community. Question number 28. The objective of analysis in critical thinking is A. To search fun information, B. To make acceptable decision, C. To find unsoundable argument, D. To collect irrelevant information. The answer is to make acceptable decision. Analysis in critical thinking evaluates information to make informed, rational decisions, not to find fun or irrelevant data. Therefore, the correct answer will be to acceptable decision. Question number 29. True information differs from false information. It is A. A fake information, B. An information without analyzing, C. Triangulated from different sources, D. Obtained from social media like Facebook. The answer is triangulated from different sources. True information is verified through multiple reliable sources, unlike fake or unanalyzed information or unverified social media. Question number 30. Of the skills of critical thinking, which one is the benefit of teamwork? A. Decreases sense of responsibility, B. Establishes weak relationships, C. Creates unhealthy respect for differences, D. Increases the ability of collaborative skills. The answer is increases the ability of collaborative skills. Teamwork enhances collaboration, fostering critical thinking through shared ideas act for differences, not reducing responsibility. Question number 31. From the following, which one refers to virtue ethics? A. It is the belief to do well for the well-being of the community. B. It's the pursuit of understanding and living one's personal life. C. It's the concern of producing able persons in the society. D. It's personal innate character to act intentionally. The answer is it is the belief to do well for the well-being of the community. Virtue ethics focuses on moral and actions that benefit the community, not just personal life or producing harm. Question number 32. Why is virtue different from vice? Because it is A. A habitual practice for learning evilness, B. A personal disposition that develops immorality, C. A kind of action done for the benefit of the society, D. Learning for developing undesired behaviors. The answer is a kind of action done for the benefits of the society. Virtue involves actions that promote societal good, while vice leads to harm or immorality. Question number 33. Which one of the following correctly expresses the importance of prudence? A. It enables us to increase unnecessary risks. B. It is a means for developing practical wisdom. C. It's a source for personal moral conflict. D. It retards the skill of critical thinking. The answer is it is a means for developing practical wisdom. Prudence is the virtue of practical wisdom, enabling sound decision making, not increasing risks or conflict. Question number 34. How do you become prudent to your society? A. Respecting the norms of the society. B. Disclosing society's secrets. C. Wasting school's property. D. Providing unfair judgment. The answer is respecting the norms of the society. Prudence involves acting wisely and respectfully within societal norms, not wasting resources or acting unfairly. Question number 35. How do you practice virtue ethic in your life? A. Doing whatever makes you happy. B. Stealing other people's property. C. Ignoring other people's opinion. D. Acting in ways that show good character. The answer is acting in ways that show good character. Virtue ethics emphasizes actions reflecting moral character, not selfishness, theft, or disregard for others. Question number 36. From the following state structures, which one allows different groups to share power over common interests? A. Regional. B. Federal. C. Confederal. D. Unitary. The answer is federal. A federal structure divides power between central and regional governments, allowing diverse groups to share governance. Unitary system centralizes power, and confederal system grant more autonomy to state. Question number 37. One of the advantage of federal state structure is blank. A. Uniformity of administration. B. Equal access of public services. C. Accommodating diversity in society. D. Deficiency of authority over constituent states. The answer is accommodating diversity in society. Federalism accommodates diverse groups by allowing regional autonomy, unlike uniformity or deficient authority. Question number 38. In presidential system of government, A. The president is both the head of state and government. B. The prime minister appoints the executive members. C. The prime minister is elected directly by the people. D. The president is accountable to the parliament. The answer is the president is both the head of state and government. In a presidential system, the president serves as both head of state and government, unlike parliamentary system with a minister. Question number 39. What is the relationship between state and government? A. Government is permanent entity. B. State provides legitimacy to government. C. Government is made up of all people. D. State is an element of government. The answer is state provides legitimacy to government. The state as a permanent entity grants legitimacy to the temporary government to govern on its behalf. Question number 40. From the following principles of democracy, which one suggests about the ultimate political power in the hands of the people? A. Sovereignty of the people. B. Separation of power. C. Secularism. D. Popular sovereignty. The answer is popular sovereignty. Popular sovereignty means ultimate political power rests with the people, distinguishing it from other democratic principles like separation of powers. Question number 41. If you donate your blood to the other sick person in a proper way, which principle of democracy do you apply? A. Sovereignty of government. B. The principle of transparency. C. Supremacy of constitution. D. Citizen participation. The answer is citizens' participation. Donating blood reflects active citizen participation in community welfare, a democratic principle. Question number 42. Accepting and respecting difference refers to A. Liberty, B. Tolerance, C. Justice, D. Equality. The answer is tolerance. Tolerance involves accepting and respecting differences in beliefs or practices, distinct from liberty, justice, or equality. Question number 43. Which of the following is a socio-cultural administration system of Gujarat people to maintain their integrity and security? A. Kanchi system, B. Awasya, C. Yojoka, D. Lua. The answer is Kanchi system. The Kanchi system is a traditional socio-cultural administration among the Gujarat people in Ethiopia for maintaining community integrity and security. Question number 44. How is constitutionalism prevailed in a given country? A. If there is a written constitution. B. If governmental power is unlimited. C. When government makes arbitrary decisions. D. When constitutional principles are implemented. The answer is when constitutional principles are implemented. Constitutionalism requires adherence to constitutional principles, not just a written or arbitrary rule. Question number 45. Constitutionalism is important because it A. retards democratic system, B. promotes the common good, C. creates undemocratic government, D. creates absolute monarchical government. The answer is promotes the common good. Constitutionalism limits power and promotes the common good by ensuring fair governance, not fostering undemocratic systems. Question number 46. Why is rigid constitution difficult to amend? A. Its constitutional amending procedures are simple. B. It can easily adapt to changing circumstances. C. It requires serious procedures to amend. D. It cannot be amended forever. The answer is it requires serious procedures to amend. A rigid constitution has complex amendment processes, making changes difficult but not impossible. Question number 47. Why is constitutionalism essential for peace and stability? It is A. a tool for providing lawlessness, B. a source for endangered justice, C. a guarantee for protecting individual rights, D. a source for arbitrary rule of the government. The answer is a guarantee for protecting individual rights. Constitutionalism ensures peace by protecting rights and limiting arbitrary rule, promoting justice and stability. Question number 48. Which one of the following right is categorized under the second generation right? A. The right to good living, B. the right to security, C. the right to property, D. the right to power. The answer is the right to good living. Second generation rights are socio-economic, like the right to a good standard of living, example housing and education. Security and property are first generation, and power is not a recognized right. Question number 49. The 1995 Amhara National Regional State Constitution under Article 17 declares that no person may be subjected to arbitrary arrest. This right refers to A. The right to life, B. The right to security, C. The right to privacy, D. The right to liberty. The answer is the right to liberty. Protection from arbitrary arrest ensures the right to liberty, preventing unlawful detention. Question number 50. From the following challenges of protecting human rights in Ethiopia, which one forces people to leave their home unexpectedly? A. Conflict, B. Weak institution, C. Traditional harmful practice, D. Poverty and inequality. The answer is conflict. Conflict, such as violence of war, often forces people to flee their homes, unlike weak institutions or poverty, which may not directly cause displacement. Question number 51. Why democratic deficit is one of the challenges of human rights in Ethiopia? This is due to A. Its majority of people live in poverty, B. A small number of judges in the country, C. Strong democratic institution, D. Low level of democratic culture. The answer is low level of democratic culture. A democratic deficit arises from lack of democratic culture, hindering participation and protection, not from poverty or number of judges. Question number 52. Absence of war refers to A. Conflict, B. Violence, C. Peace, D. Justice. The answer is peace. The absence of war is defined as peace, a state free from conflict or violence. Question number 53. Which one of the following is the main cause of conflict of students at school? A. Language, B. Religion, C. Bullying, D. Race. The answer is bullying. Bullying is a common cause of conflict among students, often more immediate than language, religion, or race, though these can contribute. Question number 54. From the following, which one is best to solve conflict? A. Developing positive attitudes, B. Ignoring the opinion of others, C. Thinking on the surface, D. Supporting unjust actions. The answer is developing positive attitudes. Positive attitudes foster understanding and cooperation, aiding conflict resolution, unlike ignoring opinions or supporting injustice. Question number 55. From the following, which one is essential for resolving conflicts through negotiation? A. The involvement of third party, B. The ability and culture of tolerance, C. Uncivilized behavior on both groups, D. Selfish behavior on both groups. The answer is the ability and culture of tolerance. Tolerance is key to negotiation, enabling mutual understanding, unlike uncivilized or such behavior. A third party is not always essential. Question number 56. Why does indigenous conflict resolution play for sustaining peace? Because of A. Having compensation mechanism for the victim one. B. The involvement of local actors to settle the conflict. C. Restoring the previous communication with the parties. D. Applying forceful punishment mechanism. The answer is the involvement of local actors to settle the conflict. Indigenous conflict resolution sustains peace by involving trusted local actors, ensuring culturally relevant solutions, not just compensation or punishment. Question number 57. From the following critical thinking in decision-making steps, which one expresses the need to define the nature of the decision that must be made? A. Gather relative information. B. Identify the alternatives. C. Identifying the decisions. D. Review the decisions. The answer is identifying the decisions. Identifying the decision defines the problem or choice to be made, a critical first step in making. Therefore, the correct answer will be identifying the decisions. Question number 58. Which one of the following is a problem-solving habit? A. Misinformed. B. Ambiguous reasoning. C. Being open-minded. D. Acting rashly. The answer is being open-minded. Open-mindedness is a constructive habit for problem solving, unlike being misinformed, ambiguous, or rash. Question number 59. Which of the following strategies allow students to engage in some repeated attempts at problem solving? A. Trial and error method. B. Creating mental image. C. Seeking a pattern. D. Monitoring solution. The answer is trial and error method. Trial and error involves repeated attempts to find a solution, unlike the other strategies which focuses on visualization or analysis. Question number 60. From the following one is not the importance of critical thinking skills in problem solving. Which one? A. To make reasonable decision. B. To be self-directed thinker. C. To defend an incomplete argument. D. To become dependent on others. The answer is to defend an incomplete argument. Critical thinking aims to make reasoned decisions and foster independence, not to defend incomplete argument or encourage dependency. Dear viewers and listeners of this YouTube channel, this is all about the Citizenship Grade 8 exam for 2017 Ethiopian calendar. If you have any question or comment based on the questions, you are welcome. If you like, try to share, like and subscribe the channel. If you want the PDF of this question, you can visit our Telegram channel which is called HahuTube. Thank you very much. Goodbye.